It is yet another bed. You didn't say anything about there being a bed. Got a blue-eye control list here. 3 copies of 3 Steps Ahead, 3 Get Lost, 3 Not on My Watch, 3 No More Lies, 4 Silver Scrutiny, 3 Urza Silex, 4 Union of the Third Path, 4 Temporary Lockdown, 4 Jace A Perfected Mind, 4 Sunfall. As for the sideboard, we have 1 copy of Get Lost, 1 Not on My Watch, 3 Rest in Peace, 2 Negate, 2 Long Rivers Pool, 3 No Witnesses, and 3 Stoic Sphinx. And you know, as far as like all these decks out here like Oculus and Ride of the Moth type decks, you know, all these reanimators that we have going on, I'm really excited about having Rest in Peace in the sideboard, especially 3 copies. A couple of Negate, of course, like that's pretty good in the matchups with other types of control decks, and I'm sure we're going to be using Negates quite a bit, pulling those from the sideboard. Long River's Pool, I was actually thinking about running 4 copies of it as opposed to Negate, but still, when you're talking about Long River's Pool, if you counter a creature spell, then of course you do not gift a card, but if you counter anything else, we do have to gift a card to our opponent. So you may probably No Witnesses is going to come in the clutch, especially against like more mid-range decks, and anything, of course, running Valgavault. If he does get on the board, we're going to have a way to sweep the board to get rid of him. So we do have Sunfall, of course, along with No Witnesses, just for those particular situations. And then if we are going up against anybody running like Deadly Cover-Up that can get rid of all 4 of our win conditions here, then we do have another win condition in the sideboard with Stoic Sphinx. It has Flash, so you flash him at the end of their turn, and then as long as you haven't cast any other spells for the turn, then he does have Hexproof, and he is really hard to get rid of. And of course, 5 damage in the air that early is pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into some games here. Opponent is going first. We're on a 2-lander. We have 3 tries to get another land, and we have Union to help us. Then if we can get here and draw a couple of cards, we might be okay. I'm gonna keep this. Oh, there's our land. Start off with a tapped land. They played an archive over there. So the question is, are they blue-eye control? Or are they enchantments? Looks like control so far. Pass a turn. Alright. Still not doing much of anything. I guess Union of the Third Path, we'll try it. Cool. Pass a turn. Okay, passing the turn back again. I don't mind. Planes and pass. Yep, sure thing. Yes, we would like to take action. Grab an island and put it into the battlefield. Okay, what do they got? Anything? Nope, playing nothing. Go into our turn. How about a plains and pass the turn? Okay, so they're at 7 lands. Demolition field and pass a turn. Okay, so they're at 8 cards in hand. They're gonna have to play something or get rid of something. Okay, they have Jace. Of course they do. Well, let's see if we can just straight up counter. Okay, and they played their own 3 steps ahead. We're gonna draw a couple of cards. So it resolves.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion. No secret escapes my grasp.
So it resolves with 3 loyalty on it. Aw, if only we had an untapped land, we could double Jace here. That would be really cool.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts.
Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it.
Surrender every
Now, what do we
last
get rid
thought
of?
to Phyrexia.
So they have another Jace in the graveyard here. They have Realm Breaker. Virtue of Knowledge. Cool. Let's see. They're down to 28 cards. We're down to 39. Let's bump this out as well.
Is wasted. You cannot win. We can improve upon your ideas.
And get rid of planes, I guess. Play Get Lost on Jace. Sure, no problem.
Much noise.
Alright. Meticulous Archive. Don't want that one. Maybe just play Get Lost on their Jace.
None of this calculates.
Okay, and then pass the turn. They're at 23 cards, we're at 34. Jin Jitaxius. Well, we don't have the counterspell for it. So it resolves. We do have a Sunfall, though. Maybe they could use a couple of map tokens and tap out? That'd be cool. We would appreciate that. Sure. Alright, let's see if we can draw a few cards. Let's see if they'll let us do that. Okay. Well, we are met with a no more lies. Let's see. So we'd have to drop Urza Silex for 3 mana. And then we could pay the 4 to sacrifice it, and then the 2 to find a Jace, but then they'd know we have it in our hands. Let's do it. Activate it. And pay the 2. Grab a Jace. And 6 lands. We will choose those. Get rid of the basics. Anything that taps for blue or white. Heat. Okay, we've got a counter spell. We have a Jace in hand and we have a counter spell in hand. They are down to 21 cards. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can play them. I know it's a huge risk right here. Alright.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will. A minus.
Drop them down to 6 cards.
Shatter your
Hold up the counter spell, pass a turn. That was very risky on my part, but of course we did have a way to protect them with 3 steps ahead. Sure. We'll take action and throw an island into play. No problemo, Nethrix. Alright. Go ahead and pass. So they're down to 5 cards in their deck. We'll see what they've got here. See if we can counter this. Awesome. And we'll pass a turn. So they have 44 cards in their graveyard. Going to our turn. Let's go ahead and demolition field this thing. Get it off the board. Good old Restless Anchorage. Going to our turn. Sea Chrome, pass a turn. They go down to 3. They've got 4 turns to do something. Okay, they play a Jace. We're at 28.
For the sake of Phyrexia, I will keep watch.
Okay, they ultimate their Jace as well. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Okay.
Nothing but people vulnerable than your
Wow. That was cool. So, Virtue of Knowledge. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. Okay, copy target activated. Gotcha. That's why Virtue of Knowledge is in there. Nice. And good game. Okay. So, obviously in this, we don't want any of the temporary lockdowns. We're going to want to pull in these. We're going to need negate. And I also feel like we don't really need that as much. Could definitely keep the get lost. We're gonna use the negate here. See, what else do we want? I guess. We don't necessarily need Sunfall. We could actually get away with just running no witnesses to get rid of their creatures if they play them, and then maybe we'll throw in a few Sphinx and the other get lost. Alright, let's try it this way. I'm gonna play first. Oh, can't keep that. Mulligan. That's not really all that much better. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We could really use some land. Okay, rest in peace. Sure. There's a land. And pass a turn. If we get one more land and get them to tap out early enough, we can slam a Sphinx down, and that would be pretty awesome. Realm Breaker? Nah. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, slam a Sphinx. What you gonna do with it? Okay, we'll just go ahead and attack. Down to 15 they go. Alright, sure, Jace.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. I know where to find all the answers.
Just attack straight into them. End the turn. On a 2-turn clock here if they can't get rid of the Sphinx.
Become subdued.
Back into him again. And one last turn. Do they have a sweeper for the Sphinx?
The knowledge required is still valid. I will clear your mind.
Okay, it did not have an answer for Stoic Sphinx. So, I think we're just going to leave it like this. See if they choose to be on the play or on the draw. Alright, well, this isn't really, this isn't exactly what I wanted, but we'll keep it. Pass a turn. Okay. I would really like a whole handful of nothing but counter spells at this very moment. That would be amazing. I would love that very much. Thank you. Please and thank you. I would love to have a grip of counter spells. My turn. Why don't we just union? There we go. Got a counter spell in hand. Cool. Pass a turn. Of course, they're not really too worried about my health. The amount of life I gain doesn't really mean anything to them. And the amount of life they gain doesn't really mean a whole heck of a lot to me. Let's see if I can do this again. There we go. Pretty cool. So now we've got a couple of counter spells in hand. Feeling a little bit better. There we go. Awesome. Don't really want it. Well, Yeah, don't really want Anchorage. Pass a turn. Alright, my turn. Okay, and... Pass. If they can tap out and we can slam this Sphinx down, that'd be amazing. Okay, so let's play a negate. Okay, my turn. Let's see if we can get a Sphinx out there. Pass a turn. Alright, and we'll no more lies. Okay, so they're gonna copy the ability again. Yep. We're down to 13 cards. That is crazy. Alright. And end the turn. If they have another Jace, we're just done here, pretty much. Going to attacks. They could always activate their birds over there too. So draw a couple of cards. Sure. This game is a nail biter for sure. They could always activate Anchorage and block. Well, there's Demolition Field. So let's go ahead and attack in. Activate Demolition Field. They activate their other one. We take it out. We counter their counter spell. And we have one more turn to get through. Okay, cool. Well, that was a pretty epic battle. That was an incredibly epic battle. Gotta love that. Of course I had fun. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do with one land? Well, not a whole heck of a lot, I would assume. Mulligan. There we go. That seems a lot better. Just get rid of the plains here. We have the archive to look for more land. Duress. Alright. Yeah, let's keep that on top. Restless Cottage over here. So we have the demolition field for the Restless. Artifact or creature. None of the above. Okay. Demolition field goes out. Okay, pass a turn. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. We'll grab a plains. Ooh. It would be cool to go ahead and get Jace online and mill them, and then do it again the following turn. Let's just pass a turn. See what they play here. They're at 5 mana. Dread Knight. Sure. Counter. Okay, let's go ahead and Jace.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us.
Just straight out ultimate the Jace here. I think that sounds pretty good. What saith you? We could just hold on to the lands. But they have 31 cards. Let's Jace again. -2 this time.
Of all your failures. Retreat is the sense of no secret escapes my grasp.
Well, that was good that we did that to get through the bunch of land that we had on the top. Listen. No problem. Let's just pass. Flim Farm. Unstoppable Slasher. Oh no. Yeah, sure. Resolve. Pass. And Union. Let's see. Might as well Union again. Get rid of Sunslayer. Pass a turn. Oh no. Yep. You drop all the way down to 14. What a cheap card that is, you know? I mean, being able to pay 3 and play a creature that's going to drop somebody's health down that far. Okay. So if we do the Silex, might as well, let's see, we need, of course, again, 3 and then 4 to activate it. Now let's do it. We kind of have to. We're 1 mana off from being able to find a Jace, which kind of puts a damper on future plans, but, you know, it has to be fine. We're gonna keep Demolition Field, all of the dual lands, and maybe an island. Get another land down here. Oh no. It is yet another bat. You didn't say anything about there being a bat. Good old Deep Cavern. What would I ever do without you? Play Magic? Sounds about right. Pass the turn. Duress to take the Not on My Watch out of my hand, sure. I hope we draw into like a Sunfall or something, or like a Silver Scrutiny. That would also be pretty cool. Or we could just draw a Jace. I mean, that would be pretty sweet as well. Give us something good, Arena. Give us something. There we go. How do we want to go about this? I think I'm taking a risk if I try to refill my hand completely. So maybe just draw a few cards on their turn. I think that might just be a better way to go. Pass the 10. What you gonna do? Okay. So we get hit for 4, drop to 8, then drop to 4. Let's draw a few cards. Well, that didn't do a whole lot of good at all. Drop to 4. Okay. Well, good game. And we'll go into sideboards. We probably should have just refilled our hand, but I was afraid that they were going to have Bloodletter to follow up with their Slasher. So Lockdown is good against Bat, but I don't think they have anything other than Bat. Let's see, maybe... And of course, Union is good, but not when you're getting hit with slashers. Of course, like that is our other way to draw cards. Not on my watch. I think we're gonna put the 4th one of those in, put in the 4th Get Lost. Maybe take out Temporary Lockdown for Witnesses. And what else do we want to do? A couple of Long Rivers Pool would be cool. Maybe go down. Well, they also have talents and things of that nature. We don't want the negate. Don't believe. Kind of back and forth on the lockdown, actually. Maybe a few of the lockdown. We still got to make room for some other things. Take a Sunfall out for... Well, no, we probably want the 4 Sunfall. All right. Maybe just take out this completely and throw that in. Okay, well... Let's try it like this. Okay, so we are going to play first. Cool. Hopefully we can find a couple more counter spells to go along with our Long Rivers Pool. There we go. Ghost Vacuum. Exile. Let's go and get rid of it. There's a reason why they have it, for sure. Demolition Field and pass a turn. Slasher. Get rid of it. Okay, pass a turn. Slasher again. Maybe just no witnesses here to get it off the board. I know it's temporarily, but still. That kind of leaves me time to get to Sunfall. Activate Restless Cottage, no problemo. Let's pass a turn. What you got? Mosswood, Dread Knight, draw a card, sure. And then play a Dread Knight. Okay. Gain some life, draw a card. With Union. Sunfall the board. Shieldred. Cool. Okay, let's pass a turn. Okay. Yep. Gain a couple of life, sure. Liliana. This is gonna hurt, but you know what? We kind of need to draw. Ooh. I guess we could try to race them. Down to 15 we go. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see.
Weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways.
So they go down to 29, and we have the win in hand. If we just draw a land, okay, let's pass a turn. If we draw a land, we got the game. This is going to be so heartbreaking if it doesn't work out the way that I hope that it does. Oh, it's going to be so heartbreaking. Yep. Gain a couple of life. Oh no.
A fight? And you think you can win? You won't be outsmarting me.
Get rid of a Jace. Unfortunately. Okay. Draw land. Let's see it. Okay. It was not. They're down to 27. Alright. There's no witnesses here. And Jace.
I've already
-2. Get some cards in hand.
won't stop us.
Yep. Exile the Jace.
In time, all the data requires scrutiny.
Okay. And I guess we'll get rid of
We all have
Demolition
things we
Field.
like.
Blissa, okay. Let's see. 23 cards. My goodness. 23 cards.
For the sake of Phyrexia, I will keep watch.
Alright, let's see if we can get him to live a turn.
You can be made to obey.
Alright, man, this is risky. This is so risky. So risky. Yep, resolve. Sure. Get rid of our
I'm
silver
tired of your
scrutiny. Another Shieldred. Okay. Take out the cottage. At least one of them. Pass. Activate our little 2/2 guy. Draw. Okay, so they're down to 20 cards. If we can get Jace to live one more turn, we would be doing pretty good. But of course, they can always attack into him too from this. Liliana can make us sacrifice a creature. Okay. And if we activate the anchorage, they could just kill the anchorage. Alright, -2.
No secret escapes my grasp.
And pass a turn. So they're down to 16. They activate. Alright, how many Jace? We have one Jace in exile, and then we have... So that's all of our Jaces. Okay, pass. Let's activate Anchorage. Ooh, they cut it down. Okay, we go down to 3. And then the ultimate, the Liliana. Yep.
I'm done.
Okay.
Fine. Don't bother begging. I'm fresh out of nursing.
So they give us 2 lands and a Jace. Oh boy. I guess we have to sacrifice pile 2. Man. We're gonna sacrifice pile 1. And Seachrome Coast, -2 again.
I know where to find all the answers.
Okay, we'll pass the turn. I do apologize. I can't seem to get over this cough. Resolve. Restless Cottage. Sure. And not on my watch, the cottage. Oh, right. Well, that was pretty cool. Okay, moving on into the next game here. I think. There's a Silex is still pretty good too. I'm gonna drop one of those, I think, though. Drop a No Witnesses. Keep the Silex. Go up a negate. Alright, let's just try it like this. Try it. This seems pretty cool. I'll keep it. Start off with a Duress. Yep, absolutely. Took Union of the Third Path. Okay. I'm assuming that they have a bat here. Okay, never mind. So we got Counterspell, Counterspell. Get rid of you. Okay, pass a turn. Pass again. Cool. There's a Jace. And pass a turn. Here comes Batty. Resolve, and then just get rid of it with this. And then they can look at the hand all they want to. Okay, pass a turn. Oh, they're discarding cards. They're at 47 right now. Pass. Okay, they got stuck on lands. Well, you know, it happens to the best of us, Flarm, and I do appreciate the games, sir. And, yeah, thank you so much for being a part of it. Alright, guys, got a game up against Tutor Foil. I will play first. Okay. Jungle Hollow. Golgari so far. I think you get the tapped land out of the way. Would be fine. And now we have a counter spell. Feeling pretty comfortable, pretty solid so far. Okay, my turn. Pass a turn. A Mirex pass. Take it out. Never be too careful with Mirex. I mean, they get one of the tokens, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But that's all. That's all you get. One and done. Okay, Restless Anchorage. Pass a turn. Still holding up our counter spell, not on my watch. Temporary lockdown to handle this token and maybe whatever else comes along afterwards. Sure. Take a poison. Fountain Port. Okay. Pass a turn. Take out the Fountain Port. You gotta love Demolition Field. I'm kind of sad because, you know, after rotation, Field of Ruin left us. And it was just... And I know Demolition Field pretty much does the same thing, but it would have been, you know, I was kind of enjoying the meta, having Demolition Field and Field of Ruin together. That was pretty awesome. A man can only dream. Duress. Oh no. Let's counter it. Actually, no. Yes? Yeah, let's counter it. Because I'm sure they would take the counter spell either way, so this way they don't get to see my hand unless they have another duress. They wanted us to tap out for something. Sure. Shieldred. There's a Silex goes in. They are taking their time to read the card carefully to make sure they understand what it does. Not too many people play this card. It's not really a mainstream card that you'll typically see. But I'm a huge fan of the card. Because again, it does two things that we need. Destroy all permanents in play, as well as search for a planeswalker. So I couldn't be more thrilled that they printed this card right here. Such an awesome card. All right. Get rid of this. Okay, they didn't want me to exile it. They'd rather destroy it themselves. Because I'm sure they have a Virtue of Persistence or something like that, so that they could get it back. Down to 4 cards here. 4 cards in hand, 44 cards in their library currently. And I think... I kind of want to hold on to the Silex. Alright, let's pass a turn. Because I'd also like to leave my mana open to draw a few cards during their end step, if at all possible. Yep, attack me for 1 more poison. No problem. That was beautiful. Thank you for that. Chucha foil. Alright, let's draw a few cards. Cool. And then I guess might as well play the lockdown while we're not really doing anything else. And then maybe play the Union of the Third Path during their end step. I just don't want to get one-shotted to death by a single might. So we're gonna nip that in the bud. End my turn, good sir, and it's on to you, tutor. My jolly good fellow. What do you say, chap? Do you have anything to play over there? Second main? No? Alright. Union of the Third Path it is. Yet another Silex. Things are heating up. Okay, pass the turn. Okay, let's draw a few cards in response. Yes, we shall draw. Archive. What do we got on top? Ooh, that's good too. I'll leave that right there. Sunfall this guy off the board. Unless you just want to destroy him again, which, okay. Perfectly acceptable, perfectly acceptable. What else you got? They got plenty of cards in hand. I'm surprised that they haven't done anything. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Well, look at that. We have a creature too. Ha. Let's see. Could use Silex to find a Jace. Let's do this.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. Retreat is the sensible action. I will
Okay, but now they have 20 cards in the graveyard. If we find another Jace, we can draw some cards off of them. But of course, who are we kidding? We're probably just going to try to find another couple of Jaces and get rid of the rest of their library. Sure. Cut down. Yeah, sure. Overlord of the Huntwoods, are you going to attack me? Are you going to attack me, Overlord? Tell me now before the fog rolls in. Not on my watch. Okay, exiles as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Sure, make another token called Everywhere. Oh, deadly cover-up. Resolve. Take the Jace. wow, they took the Sunfall? That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense. Well, they are going to take a Sunfall out of my hand as well, so I get a card. There we go. Do they play yet another? Well, they can't this turn, I guess, unless they haven't played a land yet. Glissa, sure. And get lost. Okay. I guess we'll draw 8 cards. Discard 5. And well, we don't want to discard all of our lands. Actually, let's get rid of lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Keep demolition fields. Okay, there we go. All right, tutelage. What have you got? Nothing. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. There's another Jace. Play a land. They're down to 23.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
And now they go down to 8.
Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
And pass a turn. Glissa? Sure. Okay, down to 6 cards in their deck. Sure. Duress. Okay, that's good to know. Yet another get lost. So let's do this. One, two. Yep. Okay, we go to sideboards and let's see. I feel like the spot removal was really good. I would, of course, I always want to have more counter spells. I don't feel like Lockdown was doing much of anything that round, so I'll take those out. Put a couple of these in and a couple of these in. Maybe. Silex, I mean, really good. Wouldn't mind having a couple of negate too. It's a tough one. Maybe we'll run with the extra sweepers, a couple of extra counter spells. Yeah, maybe we'll just try it like this. Okay, this seems pretty legit. We're gonna keep it. we're ahead of game, and this hand seems pretty good. I don't mind it at all. Of course, when you're duressing me on turn 1, that's not really all that great. I wonder if they, what other discard spells they have. I've only seen, most of the Golgari decks, of course, like, they have, Duress and Bats. They're probably on Liliana's too, if I had to guess. Okay. They took the Sunfall, which, I mean, that's fine. They're really afraid of Sunfall for some reason. Festering Gulch. Okay. So now we have counter spells forever. Which doesn't mean that we've got the game in hand or anything, but it most certainly helps. Okay, here we go again with the Mirex. So let's clear the demolition field down there. Let's go ahead and take it out, or at least try to. It would have been nice if it would have auto-tapped the Anchorage instead, because now we're in a situation where we have to grab yet another island to hold up our Long Rivers pool. But it'll be okay. Okay. 1 poison. Sure. We have to grab a white source. Is that the reason why they went for it? Is because they knew that we wouldn't be able to counter their next play during their second main? It's pretty smart. Okay. Pass the turn. That was pretty smart. I'll give him that. That was a really good play. Just don't understand why they're after the Sunfall so ridiculously. I would have thought they would have been after the Jace. Another point of damage. Sure. I don't think we really want the land right now. Again, guys, sorry about this cough. Pass a turn. Got 5 cards in hand. 1 little poisonous mite. Okay. Yep. Another demolition field. All right, pass a turn. Take 1 more damage from this little guy. Jungle Howler. No problemo. Yeah. Last counter comes off, he comes into play. My turn. Take him out. If at all possible. Okay, pass the turn. So they'll go back to having 7 cards in hand. And of course that is a downfall, or the downside of running no witnesses. Okay, well we still have a counter spell that we can hold up here. They have 8 mana available. Glissa. I could probably live with Glissa for now.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop
Let's see if they try to get rid of Jace here. Pass the turn.
Subdued.
The end. They know we have the counter spell. So I'm sure they have another one in hand. They would have to have another one in hand. It's going to be a really long game, though. Okay. Sacrifice a creature. Or was that exile? Oh, exile. Gotcha. The one Jace in exile. And pass a turn. Okay. Sure. Jace. And pass. Okay, yep. Draw a card, lose a life. Outrageous robbery. Counter. Deadly cover up. Okay. What do you go for? 3 steps ahead? Curious. I guess they would go for the 3 steps, right? Yeah, 3 steps ahead. So they went for the counter spell, at least one of the counter spells. I still don't get why they don't deadly cover up and go for Jace, because that's exactly, I mean, that's what I would do. Take the win condition away. Okay. They're at 38 cards. They know we have the other counter spell. Let's play the Silex. And pass a turn. And I'm really surprised that they allowed themselves to go down to just a couple of cards in hand. I mean, they had a Glissa in play. And they could have continued attacking and drawing cards, at least for another turn or two. Maybe. Okay, sure. Auto pay. Find a Jace. And that's why I love Silex so much, because, you know, in Golgari decks as well as like Domain Ramp decks, they use Leyline Binding and it exiles it. Okay, counter. But Leyline Binding will exile it, then all we have to do is pay 2 and search for a Jace. So same thing with Terra Sunder. It exiles target artifact or enchantment. So we can just pay the 2 and throw it right into play. Or grab the Jace, I'm sorry. Alright, they're at 36.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. I pull one thread.
Okay, they go down to 21. We'll do another one.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose. In time, I
Now
will
they're down to
shatter
6
your
cards.
mind.
5 cards. Okay. Pass a turn. They go down to 4. Okay, we'll just take it out. Alright, what else you got? Tuta. Take action. Yes, we do. Put a planes in. Resolve. Lissa. Okay. We got 4 cards. Take out Glissa. Okay. Well, that was epic. That was incredibly epic. Oh my gosh. I just thought I'd give you guys another look at the deck. Thank you guys again so much for all the support. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today and hanging out with me. And as always, if you wouldn't mind to like, subscribe, share, that's always appreciated. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.